Then you've been dancing for no mercy. As you're praying for last week's day. Sorry, but I forgot the This is the first time you're about to say goodbye. Whatever you say, I'll be just fine. You don't know who I am. I lost my mountain. There's no pleasure if it ain't no pain. You can have no rainbow if the sky won't rain. Don't you get here from the windows of the walls together. And you've been dancing for numerous days. As we're praying for last week's day. Sorry, but I forgot the whoa. This ain't the first time you're about to say goodbye. Whatever you say, I'll be just fine. You don't know who I am. Determined of your fingers. Sorry, this bit I don't know how to do because it goes really high.
It's just an extended chorus, isn't it, Nikki? It's a double chorus, yeah?
But there's a key change.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah.
Nikki, is there any way that you can put your volume up just a little bit?
Yeah. That's as loud as it goes.
Okay. All right. Cool. We've still just got to work. I know that I worked on the first verse and the pre-chorus quite extensively. We still just got to watch those movements through there as well too. I was mainly taking down more notes on the second verse and second pre-chorus as well too.
Yeah, because we didn't do verse 2 last week.
No, but it's from what I've listened to, it's exactly the same melody
as the first one. Yeah, that's correct.
Exactly the same. So there's not too much I'm going to do here. I've got a couple of little things here that I want to do. First line, if it ain't no pain. So if, second line, won't, third line, stone, and fourth line, the walls. So just those little things they're just going to get on top of.
Yeah.
Nikki, can you take it back? Let's take it back to the top here if we can. Okay. Do you have the lyrics there that I sent you from last week?
Yeah, I've highlighted them and everything too.
All right, cool. If we can let's just go back through the first verse if we can.
Cool. Take your shot 'cause I am on. Say you chance before it's done. I'm giving you the shivers. Say it to me. 'Cause it's down with your bones. We'll be adding on the stones and nervous laughter.
Stop. And nervous laughter. Sing that for me. Let's get on top of that laughter a little bit more. I've got a smiley face, but I want you to get on top of it.
And nervous laughter.
That's it. Because that line's lower, you sort of go, and nervous laughter. You nearly sort of sung it a little bit flat. You can hear it in the recording here. But still just keep that, and nervous laughter. And little smile on la. Okay, that comes
nervous laughter.
That's it, just like that.
Oh, cool.
Everything else, I was pretty cool with there, Nikki.
Yep.
Except for say it to me. That comes up a little bit with a bit of a cry, so make sure we really land on top of that. Can we do that whole line for me here a cappella? And if I'm giving you the shivers, then say it to me. Let's get up on top of say it to me with a little bit of a cry. Just sing that for me a cappella.
I'm giving you the shivers. Sorry. If I'm giving you the shivers, say it to me.
That's it. Good. Say it to me. So make sure we get on top of it like that. That was a lot better there, Nikki. That comes up probably. I'm gonna write gear 2.5 next to that line there.
Cool.
Okay. I will resend these over to you.
Yeah.
Nikki, let's do that first verse again. Let's get on top of say it to me and just keep a smile on laughter. Let's go back from the top.
Cool. Take your seconds on your mind, do your chance before it's done. I'm giving you the chance. Say it to me, just as scared. Hit your phone, we'll be adding on the song. I know there's laughter.
Yeah, just watch that laughter again. You're going to see it in this recording here. So this recording is 8:25, so probably, 5:40. So about 5:30 through it. That was excellent. What you did then was excellent.
Yeah.
Just got to smile, laughter. Laughter! You just got to keep that up.
Oh, for the whole laughter smile?
No, the notes are laughter. It's a tone down, but you got to smile on that laughter and then hold the ter straight.
Yeah.
You're going to hear it there at about 5:40. You just drop it down a little bit.
Okay.
Rest of it though, perfect. That was better on say, and it was better on just as guilt hits. Okay, so that was perfect. Nikki, let's go through the pre-chorus here again if we can. So just take it back a little bit. Let's sing the pre-chorus for me.
Yeah. Sorry, but I prefer the
Okay, stop, Nikki.
Oh, you're frozen.
Okay.
Oh, hang on, sorry. I think it's froze.
Okay, Nikki. Numerous, weeks, and the on every line there. We've got to make sure we get on top of that melody.
Yeah.
And you've been dancing for numerous days. Just sing that for us.
And you've been dancing for numerous days.
That's it. Good. That was good. Make sure we keep the smile on the days, because you'll hear it in the recording. You went, days. Days. It's up and cut. Days, bang.
Okay.
Just like that.
Yeah.
That numerous was better though, Nikki. Do that numerous for me there if you can, please.
I have been dancing for numerous days.
That's better. Perfect. You'll see that's perfect. Good. Let's go with this next line, which is weeks. Push the weeks up for me. Smile on the weeks.
As you're craving for last week's grace.
That's better. That's better. All you need to do is you need to smile. The one before that you weren't smiling as much on, but that weeks was better. Good. Let's go this last line. Big crying, sorry, but let's get on top of the.
Sorry, but I prefer the whoa.
Excellent. That's good. So that's a cry on the there.
Cool.
Nikki, with your volume, it's just clipping a little bit. So with your cries, it sounds like it's distorting a little bit, but it's just because I think it's just clipping from my end. So just make sure we keep the cries on the highlights that I send over to you, okay?
What does clipping mean? Is that when it goes kind of husky?
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's my voice. That is definitely what I'm doing in my voice. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, try to keep that clean and cry through those areas that I've got the highlights on, if you can. So, Nikki, your chorus is pretty good. Can you let's go through your chorus, okay?
Yeah. Alrighty. Sorry, I don't know how much to. And you've been dancing for numerous days. As you're craving for last week's grace. Sorry, but I prefer the whoa. This ain't the first time you found the favorite man. Whatever you say, I'll be just fine. You don't know who I am.
All right, let's stop. Just sing that. Can you sing the chorus for me a cappella, Nikki, please?
This ain't the first time you're bad for favored man. Whatever you say, I'll be just fine. You don't know who I am.
All right. Fine's got to be straight, Nikki. You're letting fine drop off like the guy from Oasis. Okay.
That's what I always do, right?
No, not really, not anymore. You used to do it a lot when we first started, but not so much anymore.
Fine, because I've got an arrow going up on fine.
Yeah, I've got an arrow going up on fine as well too, because up's better than going sideways.
Oh.
So I've got one going up and sideways now. Just hold it straight.
Okay.
Bowed, just a little smile on bowed. Your bowed was better then on that one there. Little smile on that.
Yeah.
I'll send these lyrics over to you anyway,
cool.
Nikki.
Cool.
Can we just please do whatever you say? I'll be just fine. Little smile, straight on fine. Don't let it drop off. Please watch the picture of you don't know who I am. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you sing it.
Whatever you say, I'll be just fine. You don't know who I am.
Sing again. Whatever you say, I'll be just fine. Sing that again for me, Nikki.
Whatever you say, I'll be just fine.
Okay, stop. Whenever you say, I'll be just fine. You got to do it in that melody. It's recorded here, 11:30. I'll do it again. Whatever you say, I'll be just fine. Sing that for me like that.
Whatever you say, I'll be just fine.
It's just fine. Sing that for me.
Just fine.
That's it. That's it. Don't do a little squiggle on fine. It's just fine. Your turn.
I feel like there is a squiggle in it though.
I said don't do a squiggle, Mr. Squiggle. Do you remember Mr. Squiggle?
Yeah, the pencil on the nose. Wait, but I feel like she sings it with a squiggle. I mean, like, it doesn't really matter how she sings it, right?
No, she do it with a... Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, I feel like maybe. That's why I've got it in my head.
Whatever you say, I'll be just fine.
Whatever you say, I'll be just fine.
I think we should just do it like that.
Okay.
It sounds better.
Okay, cool.
So it's recorded here. Okay, so, yeah. The other way, whatever you say, I'll be just fine. It'd be something like that.
Yeah, but you're right.
I think you're mixing a squiggle with vibrato. She just puts vibrato. So she goes, just fine. Like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, not a trill. Like I'm calling a squiggle a trill.
Yeah. Yeah. I get what a squiggle means now. Okay. No, she doesn't do a squiggle there. I thought she did it on like she was like, just fine. Like, just.
It doesn't drop down like that, Nikki. The way that you just did it then was flat. It's just fine.
Yeah. Whatever you say, I'll be just fine.
That's better. So you got to listen to that recording here, 13:20. Sing the next line for me, Nikki. We kind of go off pitch, because hear me out, because your fine was off pitch before. When you come and start, you don't know. We started that off pitch because your fine was a little bit off pitch, going fine like that, and then you're trying to find your pitch on the next line. Can you sing the two last lines here now of that? Finish on just fine, and then bounce straight into your last line of the chorus.
Whatever you say, I'll be just fine. You don't know who I am.
That's better. Did you hear your pitch on? You don't know who I am, and am's got to be straight as well too.
It does sound a lot better like that. I agree.
Well, the reason it's better is because you're in key on fine, and then you go into in key on you now.
Yeah.
So it's, you don't know who I am. Sing that for me.
You don't know who I am.
Now, don't drop that am off there from Oasis, okay? You don't know who I am. Straight.
You don't know who I am.
That's it. That's better. That's perfect. So this is all in a recording here, Nikki, so you can take this back and you can go back and have a listen to this.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for doing that.
Now, I think that we should probably go to the last chorus because the second pre-chorus and the second verse is the same melody, and I'll let you work through that this week.
Cool.
And if it's sounding a little bit dodgy, we can focus on it more next week. But just transpose the skills that I've done in the first verse, the first pre-chorus, the second verse, the second.
Lovely.
Yeah, let's go to the last chorus because there is quite a significant change there that we've got to nail.
Yeah. Do you want me to play it and sing to it, or?
Yes, please. Yeah.
This ain't the first time without the face again. Whatever you say, I'll be just fine. You don't know who I am. The trembling of your fingers.
I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing on it. Bah! I feel like I got too high there.
That was okay there, Nikki.
Okay.
If we're keeping that chorus in the same key,
yeah.
The trembling of your fingers was fine. That was
okay.
That was how you were thinking about the end of the chorus. I could tell that you were thinking about it because you neglected bowed, fine, and I'm then as well too, because you're thinking about, okay, I've got to do this last part that changes. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Just come in here and just freestyle like you normally do in your other songs, and I'll fix the part. I'll go to the closest relevant melody and fix it. So just come in and do what you normally do here.
Cool. So it's really hard to know where it is. I've got to bring it back a bit.
This ain't the first time without the face again. Whatever you say, I'll be just fine. You don't know who I am. The trembling of your fingers, they just the same. Although you make it to be bolder, you must forgive them.
Something like that.
Okay, Nikki, that was, I know what you got to do. Can you please sing The Trembling of Your Fingers, just a cappella here for me?
The trembling of your fingers.
That's perfect. Now let's go to the next line, which comes up.
Veins just the same.
Okay, you got to go, veins just the same, veins just the same.
So veins and same are going up.
Veins just the same. No, veins just the same. Yes, you're right. Yes, veins and same goes up. Yes, you're correct.
The trembling of your fingers. Veins just the same.
Veins just the same.
Veins just the same.
That's it. Do it again.
The trembling of your fingers. Veins just the same.
Watch the veins there. Veins just the same.
Veins just the same.
That's it. Good. Now, that was perfect. That was perfect. So that's on the recording, about 19 minutes in. King, sing veins just the same. Let's go for these next two lines here.
Veins just the same. Although you may bid to be polar, you lust for being them.
You lust for being. Can you sing the last line? You lust for being them.
You lust for being them.
That's melody-ish.
Okay, you lust for being them. Hear my melody. You lust for being them. That's the melody. Sing it.
You lust for being them.
Now, that's maybe not what she sings, but that's the closest relevant.
No, what you're singing is right. That's definitely what she sings, yeah.
The closest relevant melody notes to the chords are being played. So, again, that's recorded here 20 minutes into this recording. Yeah. You lust for being them. Your turn.
You lust for being them.
That's it. Make sure that them is straight there. That was better. Okay, that was perfect. Okay. Nikki, can you just come in and sing The Trembling of Your Fingers?
The trembling of your fingers, veins just the same. Although you may bid to be polar, you lust for being them.
Nah, you lust for being them. You lust for being them. Your turn.
You lust for being them.
Yeah, it's a bit high. You lust for being them.
So I'm singing it too high?
You're singing it too low.
I'm singing it too low, okay.
I'll do it again. You lust for being them.
You lust for being them.
That's it. Make sure you smile at that them. Do it again. Cry on that them. You lust for being them.
You lust for being them.
That's it. You got to make sure that 4 comes up because that's a 4. That 4 is a step up to the them. It's like you're going upstairs there. You lust for being them. Okay. The 4 and the them, same notes.
You lust for being them.
That's it. So, Nikki, just think that the 4 is the same note as the them. You got to hit the same note we do on the 4 as what you do to them.
Cool. Cool.
Okay. Cool. Nikki, let's do, if we can you go again from The Trembling of Your Fingers?
The trembling of your fingers, veins just the same. Oh, sorry, I did the, I'm getting confused by the just the. Like the just the, I should just be like singing with no squiggles in it, right?
Veins and just are a tone higher than just and the. So hear me. Veins just the same. The melody is na 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 na. Veins just the same.
So same is half a note higher. Is that what you're saying?
Veins and same are the same. Veins just the same. That comes down. That's the only thing. Everything else is the same note. Da 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 da.
Sure. Veins just the same.
That's it. Veins just the same.
I'll make it sound nicer than that though. All right. I'm going to go from the trembling. The trembling of your fingers, veins just the same. Although you may bid to be polar, you lust for being them. Your look is like, no.
Veins just the same. See that for me?
Veins just the same.
Yeah, not too far on that. It's veins just the same. Your turn again.
Veins just the same.
That's it. 2 minutes, 23 minutes and 30 seconds. That's what we're going to go over. Do the next line here for me. Polar has got to come up a little bit, Nikki, for us.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm really going down on it. So
yeah, we've got to hold it straight.
Although you may bid to be polar,
that's better.
For being them.
That's it. Although you may bid being polar.
Cool. Although you may bid to be polar.
Keep going.
You lust for being them.
That's it. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Nikki, can you take this back to the start of the last chorus? This ain't the first time. I just want to see how we go applying those skills.
Sure. This ain't the first time. You got to say the blame. Whatever you say, I'll be just fine. You don't know who I am. The counting of your fingers, they just the same. Although you may feel to be polar, you look for being them.
We still missed you less for being them.
Oh, I thought I did it. Dang.
You'll hear it back on the playback. You less for being them.
Yeah.
Nikki.
Yeah.
Veins just the same. We just got to watch the way we phrase that. I don't bang on phrasing. I don't bang on phrasing much, but it's really, it's staccato and like slow. I don't know what you're doing on it. Can you just sing that for me? Veins just the same.
I'm getting really that I'm getting really confused by that, obviously.
Yeah.
Veins just the same.
Yeah, you're doing this. Veins just the same.
Yeah.
It's got to be veins just the same. We hold the end out. Move quicker through it. So the phrasing is like this. Veins just the same. Your turn.
Veins just the same.
That's it. Do you hear how better that sounds?
Yeah, it sounds
so. A phrase like that.
Yeah.
I don't normally change phrasing, but I do want that one changed because that was sounding like the Red Hot Chili Peppers right in the middle of a melodic pop song.
Ew, I hate the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
All right, I'm going to take a photo of these lyrics, Nikki. I'm going to send them over to you via Skype.
Peter.
Download anything that I send you on Skype in 30 days, otherwise it disappears.
Yeah, sure. Awesome.
All right.
Thank you. I'll work on it.
That's okay. Yeah, well, it's all on the recording here. I just sent that over to you. I'm going to stop this recording.